I think the biggest thing is, like you said, if you put your phones away, that was a game changer for me.
Yeah.
When during that school block, I put my phone like in another room, so I couldn't even look at it.
Right.
I think it cut my time in half.
So what are you looking forward to most this year as you're, just getting started out in the year and you've got a whole 9 months ahead of you, sister?
Well, we're like at that season where I'm looking forward to everything.
Yeah.
Like, do you know there's that like golden couple weeks where you're
Right.
like, I
Yes.
look forward to
The honeymoon
everything.
phase.
Yes, I'm in the honeymoon phase. I'm
The
looking forward
homeschool honeymoon
to
phase.
all of it. Yeah. I always look forward to settling in. I look forward to just the pace of homeschool, the routine in the mornings, the cozying into the house,
Mhm.
that's always what I most look forward to.
Yeah.
What
That's
about
fun.
you? Yeah.
um, this year, I think I'm looking most forward to being more structured. As weird
Okay.
as
Yeah,
that
you
sounds.
keep saying that you're going to be more structured this year.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been this summer, God's been just really showing me some different things about, I am such a scattered person. Like I try to do 10 things all at one time. And I know that it's not good. Like multitasking is one thing, but I will try
Right.
to like multitask.
Right.
And so I'm like trying to do laundry and clean the house at the same time as doing school with the girls.
Right.
And, you would think I had learned this many years ago, but I'm like, this isn't working out so well for us. I really need to focus. So I'm taking after Abby and I'm actually blocking out, like for real, legitimately blocking
Yay!
out 4 hours to 5
Right.
hours a day, depending on what we have going on.
Right.
Of just school, like phones away. And I've been
Yep.
preparing my girls for this. Like this is how it's going to go down.
Right.
And so I have to do that. And I'm looking
Right.
forward to knowing that like that is what our homeschool day is going to look like. And it won't be
Right.
perfect. I'm not
Yeah.
under any illusion that it's going to play out perfectly
But
every
you're
day.
going to get so much more done in such a
Right.
shorter amount of time because you're not going to be so distracted. And you're not
Right.
going to have to constantly refocus the kids. I think
Right.
you're just all in. And I bet you are going to find it takes way less time than you think when you do it that way.
Yeah, I think so. I'm sure. Yes,
Yeah.
that's going to happen.
I think the biggest thing is, like you said, if you put your phones away, that was a game changer for me.
Yeah.
When during that school block, I put my phone like in another room, so I couldn't even look at it.
Right.
I think it cut my time in half.
Yeah. Well, so this is what happened last year. And at the end of last year, I was like, I was such a mess last year because here's what happened. And I think I've explained this a little bit. We were traveling almost all of last summer and I had signed up for these co-op classes, but I honestly, I did not, it was like, do as I say, not as I do. I did not even follow our own, advice on the podcast.
Right.
It's not that I didn't pray at all about it. I just didn't think through it. And to be honest, I probably didn't pray about it nearly as much as I should have. I did not really commit all of that to the Lord. We were getting ready to leave for this big road trip at the beginning of summer last year. And I had to sign the girls up for their co-op classes before we left. So I just did it without really thinking it through. Well,
Right.
then it ended up that they had co-op on Mondays. Brooklyn was Monday and Wednesday. Lacey was Thursday. And then I recorded on Tuesdays.
Oh, that would
So
be
Monday,
way
Tuesday,
too
Wednesday,
much.
Thursday, we were basically out. It was
Right.
weird. And then that gave us Fridays, and Fridays we were trying to catch up on life and
Right.
laundry and dishes and grocery shopping, all that stuff. And so it made it impossible to have just some really good, solid time at home.
Right.
This year, both of my girls are doing the same co-op on Mondays and Wednesdays. And it's not all day, but
Right.
for the few hours that they're going to be there, they have the same schedule. And then Brooklyn is driving now. So she'll drive them for a good part of the year, which will be great. And then I'm only going to schedule my work hours to record and do Schoolhouse Rock stuff while they're at co-op. So basically that gives me Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday to be able to be
Awesome.
home with them. And I'm so excited to be able to have this time with them where I can really focus on just building that relationship with
Right.
them and schooling and getting the
Yeah.
academic stuff done that we need to get done without having the stress of like, oh, we don't have time. And now I
Right.
feel like I'm rushing and having to do all these other things at the same time. So,
Yeah.
so yeah,
And I
I'm
try to do
looking
the same
forward to
thing.
it.
We do like a 1 or 2 day out. And then I try to schedule everything in chunks so that we have
Right.
most days just at home without having to go somewhere. I mean,
Yeah.
because for us, if you have to go somewhere, say at 10, it's not like you're going to start school before 10. I just feel like it's a wash of a day.
Right.
So I try to do everything
Yes.
all in 1 or 2 days, and then we're just home getting school
Right.
done the rest of the days.
Right.